Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is a very different position than y'all have ever seen for an intro, so I hope you like it. I was just sitting here. I have been procrastinating on starting this video because I wanted to finish another one first, but I was sitting here market prepping and I was thinking, I really needed to be showing the people what I'm doing. So, as I just said, I am market prepping. I have a goal in 2026 to attend one market or festival every month of the year. So January was really hard to find something, but my family used to go to farmers markets a lot, and we would sell baked goods and things that we would grow on the farm. My parents retired out of that a few years ago, so we haven't been back. But one of the markets that we attended, that it is still going on, and they accept artisan crafts. So I reached out to the director, who is a really good friend of ours, and asked if it would be alright to apply so late in the game, because I applied about 2 weeks ago and the market is this Saturday. So I reached out and said, hey, is there any available space? I'd love to come and sell my crochet stuff. And she said yes, so I have a market on the 24th. It is currently the 19th of January. This video will probably come out the week after the market, so if I can keep on top of my editing schedule, hopefully this video will come out on the 26th. But anyway, I am currently working on market prepping keychains. So I'm making back some of my little chick in hat keychains because these sew really good. And I have completely sold out of all three of the ones that I originally brought. So I originally brought a blueberry, a strawberry, and a froggy hat. And they all have sold, not all at the same event. The froggy one was the first one to go, which is the one I'm making right now. And then the strawberry and blueberry one actually went together for a couple, which was really, really sweet. So right now I'm just working on prepping these back. So I have this one that I'm working on the hat. I just have to finish sewing it on and weaving in all of my ends. Then I will set it aside. I'm going to attach all the keychains at once for all of my keychains, just so I keep it all separated. But I have the bodies of the two other little chicks. They're absolutely adorable. I love this tutorial. I will link it below. I was going through my keychain selection that I have left over, and I still have all three of my Sussy Bird keychains that I have had for several markets now. I have not sold any of the Sussy Birds or the Derpy Tigers, which I'm kind of surprised about. It's fine though. I'm just gonna hold on to them until they go because they took so long that I can't lower the prices. It would be way undercutting myself. I already am undercutting myself on these keychains. They're $16 each, and they took quite a while. These, I have the time on here as an hour, but really they took more like an hour and a half to 2 hours all in because of their felt details. So if y'all want one, message me on Etsy and I will do a custom order. I don't want to list these directly on my Etsy just because I don't want any copyright issues. I've tried really hard not to put any copyrighted things on my Etsy just to make sure that I don't get in any trouble with them, as Etsy is my only income online right now. So, a good variety of things on my keychain rack. I have had here recently all three of my Sussy Birds out, and it just looks weird to have so many multiples of one thing. Oh, one last thing for what I am crocheting for keychains. I definitely need to make some more possums. So the mini possum keychains sell so good. I'm almost 100% sure that I sold out at my last event. The reason why I'm saying that I'm not sure is because I haven't actually deep dove into any of my bins just to see all of the keychains. I just kind of rustled around in them for a few minutes to see if I could find any of them, and these were all that I found, so who knows. But even if I do still have one or two, I'm still going to be making, I think, 3 or 4 of them back because they really, really sell good. People love the mini possums. They love the big possum. I really need to make some of the mini possums in burnout blanket to have a little bit more of a size range for people to choose from, but that is something for me to consider in the future because today is keychain day. So hopefully the big things we need to finish this week are the keychains. I want to work on another video idea that may come out soon. If it doesn't work out for this market, I may push it back and do it for the next event, so we will see how that goes, but won't tell you much about that right now. And let's see, I'm going to make some mini dinos. So I saw Sambrosis Crochet came out with a video today. I love watching her videos. She's one of my favorite YouTubers now. She came out with a video today of jar picks my crochet projects, which I want to do soon. That sounds like a really fun video idea. But she made a lot of little mini dinos, and I checked the pattern. The lady uses Sweet Snuggles Light, I think, or something thinner than Bernat Blanket, I know that. But she uses a 6.5mm hook, so I'm thinking that if I maybe size down to like a 5.5mm hook and use Bernat Blanket, it may be the right size, because they looked as they were the perfect size for my mini spin. I'll just see, I'll make one and see how it turns out. If it turns out good, I might actually do that, because that would be really cool to have some mini dinos. And if those don't turn out, they'd be great for the $12 bin, because I still need more ideas for that. I want to expand the $12 bin a little bit more. I don't know what I will use for it, because the one that I have right now, the $12 bin, it's getting kind of crowded as it is. But we will see how that goes. Those are just some plans I have for this week. I need to edit another video and get it out on Thursday, so we'll see what we get done. I'm going to work on this ducky right here. I'm working on the strawberry hat ducky, and I'm gonna finish this and I will meet y'all back later. Alright guys, it is the next day. It is Tuesday, January 20th. It's weird that it's already the 20th of the year. That's insane. But I realized after I finished filming yesterday that I had forgotten to show y'all something that I had made already, and it's quite a lot of stuff. So let me go ahead and show you. So I pattern tested these adorable mini kittens for Any Caraway Art, and I do not think the pattern will be out by the time this video comes out, but if it is, it'll be in the description. I made 6 total. So I made this one that looks like a little pusheen. I made a calico, I made a tuxedo, I made my classic brown variegated yarn, my classic black variegated yarn, and my classic brown pebble yarn. And then over here on the giant loaf cats, or the regular size loaf cats, the bottom 3 I'd already made. They were left over from previous markets. I just brought them in so I could see what stock I already had so I wouldn't remake things. So I stocked back my brown tabby, and then I made a pusheen cat to go along with this little guy, and I think they look absolutely adorable together. So these are all $25 each, and then these I'm going to have for $15 each. I really hope they sell good, because I really enjoy making the mini cats. I have so many more ideas, but I do only want to have the 6 because that is a perfect pyramid, and I don't want to overdo things. I may bring some yarn to work on there. If they do sell, I can always make some more back, but who knows. I'm going to show you the finished duckies and hat keychains. So I have yet to add the actual keychain attachments to these yet, but the products themselves are done. So first we have the little strawberry hat one, we have the little froggy hat one, and then we have the little blueberry hat one. These are absolutely adorable. I need to make these and put them on my Etsy. So I don't know, I may do that this time, or I may in the future. I'm hoping to come out with a Etsy video of me completely redoing my Etsy shop, so we'll see, maybe that'll be in that video. Anyway, this morning I got a lot of work done on the keychains themselves, so I made some new patterns, so let me show you. I made 2 of these little star keychains. I will put the tutorial up on the screen right here. It is a free tutorial here on YouTube. I will also have it linked in the description in the pattern document below. They work up really fast. All you have to do is sew them together, and it works up pretty fast. I still do need to add the keychains to them, but I think they're really cute. I think I'm only going to stick with 2 because this is something I could definitely do at the market because I have already memorized the pattern and they're super easy to do. So I will be bringing some yarn with me to work on these there, because even if I don't sell them at this market, I am pretty confident that I'll sell them at future markets. These are going to be $10 each. And I forgot to mention, these little guys are $15 each, and they do sell, so that's a pretty good price for them. They don't take terribly long, or I would actually think about pricing them at like $20. Next, I made these little cherry keychains, which are so cute. It's another free tutorial here on YouTube. They turned out absolutely perfect. I was thinking that they turned out a little bit small, but then I realized that that's actually a pretty good size for a keychain. So these are going to be $10 each as well. They turned out really cute, and all I need to add are the keychains here. I'm thinking about buying some new keychain clasps, some actual chain keychains, and then with the lobster claw on the end. But that's a future problem, so I think for now I'll just use my regular keychains. Y'all will see later in the video what I'm talking about. Last but not least, I made one of these little bow keychains, and this took quite a while, but the more I look at it, the more I'm thinking that people will actually want to buy this. So I'm going to price these at either $12 or $14. They are super cute. This one's lavender. It's not showing up very well on camera, but it's really cute. I love how it turned out, and I think they will sell really good because bows are pretty popular. I want to make a pink one and maybe a white one as well, and then I think 3 is a good amount. Alright everyone, it is the next day at 5:45, so it is Wednesday the 20th, and I have some things to show you, but before I do show you, I want to say something. So I probably will not be able to go to the market this weekend, which is unfortunate. We have a very big storm coming in that's supposed to bring in a lot of snow and ice. Thankfully, however, this is a market that goes on every weekend, so hopefully I will be able to attend next week. But unfortunately, I will only be able to show the market prep portion of it in this video, and then in the next video, hopefully I will have the actual market. It may not be the next video, but in a future video, I will show the market itself. So let me go ahead and show you what I've been working on. So you can kind of get a sneak peek over here. I made the mini possum pattern by Crochet by Jenna in burlap blanket for the first time. I love how it turned out. Let me turn off my heater. It turned out absolutely adorable, a great size. These are going to be, I think, either $12 or $14. And then in that area, that's all I did yesterday. I made 3 of those, so I have 3 prepped. Then of course I have the keychains over here. I have the Neapolitan and the pink. I don't think I showed these to you, but here they are. And I will definitely be putting keychains on them soon. Alright, and then I have something that I've been hyper-fixating on for the past day. So last night I made this adorable little mini dino pattern, and I will put the name of the creator up on the screen. I love how it turned out. And it took, each of these takes almost 30 minutes, so it's about 25 minutes to make one. If you can see in the corner right there, I made a whole lot more. So, let me show you each one individually. Okay, so I have this light purple and dark purple one, this light blue and dark blue one, this pink and red one. I thought this would be cute for Valentine's Day. The one I just showed you with the dark green and tan, a green and yellow one. Then I think this one may be my favorite. It is a blue variegated with blue spikes. Now, this was not the pattern that I was telling y'all about that I wanted to make for the mini spin. It was another pattern that Cortez Crochet on YouTube uses a lot for her markets, and I wanted to try it out since she uses a very similar yarn and hook combination, so I wanted to try it out. But I did try out that mini dino pattern. Look how adorable! And it is the perfect size. So I used a 6mm hook and blanket yarn, and while I was making it I was a little bit scared that it would be too big, but I had some of my other mini spin plushies, especially the turtle. The turtle is the largest plushie in my mini spin, so I was testing it against the turtle, which ironically is the same color combo. And I think it's actually a really good size. I could go down half a hook size, but I think I'm going to keep this because, honestly, I think it's good, and this is what I'm comfortable with. This makes it to where I can use the burnout blanket yarn and my hands won't hurt. And then even the little dog is taller than the dino, so I think it'll work out great. I'm going to make this little mini dino in the rest of the colors that I've made these in, and maybe a couple more colors, some more of the variegateds. But as I said, I will not be attending the market this weekend, which is unfortunate, but it'll give me a little bit more time to prep things, which will be great. Also wanted to show you one more thing. My mom and I went out today, and while we were at a store where they have some antique stuff, I found this really cute bag that I'm going to be using as a on-the-go project bag. I usually don't like bags that look like this with the paisley pattern and everything, kind of like Vera Bradley. This is not Vera Bradley, this is Tanya Lee. But I really liked this one. The color of it looked really good, and I really like the pockets, so let me show you. So we've got this front pocket right here, and it has a magnet. It's hard to do one-handed. And it's a nice pocket right there. There is a zipper on here, and the zipper works great. There is no rips on the bag itself. The bag is in great condition. And on the inside, I don't know if you can see, but there are a lot of littler pockets inside, perfect for yarn and such. Now, if you watch some of my other market videos, you may have seen me using a large green backpack, and I do use those for markets. It's my crochet backpack. It can fit a lot of stuff in there, but it's not always the best thing for me to bring on the go for just like a day trip or something and not a market. So that is going to be perfect just to put a small project in, and I'm really excited to use it. So I will probably check in tomorrow. I don't know how much longer I'm going to let this video go on, but I really, really love the dinos, and I cannot wait to make more of the baby dinos. So I will see y'all in the next clip. Alright, coming on with today's update. It is Thursday the 22nd, and I have done quite a lot of stuff today actually. But I have only crocheted one thing, and it is one more of these mini dinos. So I already had made one of these in this color, but I wanted to have two of each of the colors for the mini spin, because that's usually what I try to do, is I have to have multiples of things. So I made that, and I also released Glacier the Seal pattern on my Instagram, so if y'all want to go make your own seal, go check that pattern out. I am very happy with how pattern testers did on the pattern and everything. It worked out really well. And then I had forgotten to edit a video to post today. I try to post on Thursdays, so I forgot to edit the video. I actually got it out about an hour ago. It's 4:26 right now, and I got a couple reels edited and one of them posted. So very productive day, not very productive crochet wise so far, but I am going to now settle in, crochet some mini dinos. So I'm really excited about that. I'm going to crochet more of these. I'm just going to grab some colors from the closet of the ones that I have made in the bigger versions and just make those. So I'll see how many get done. I'm just going to settle in, do that, and I will either meet y'all back later or see you tomorrow. Another thing I want to get done before I come back on camera is get all of the keychains done. They're sitting over there on top of my giant turtle just waiting for me to finish them. I actually have a lot of stuff just all over the floor here. Have my planner over there, just a big mess, and my mom's sweater over there. I actually need to block it a little bit more. The sleeves are a little bit too short, so I need to do that sometime. Probably not today, but anyway, I'm going to work on that. My goal is to finish filming this video tomorrow. That may not be the case though, since I do want to get all of the market prepping done in this video. So I want to make an elephant snuggler. I want to make some more fruit hat duckies. Those sell really good. And then I think that's all I can make. I would love to make a pink axolotl, but I don't think I have enough of the pink yarn. Other than that, I'm pretty sure that's all that I will be market prepping back, but I don't know if I can get that all done tomorrow. We'll see. I want to film a lot more YouTube videos this weekend, since I will not be going anywhere because we will be snowed or iced in. It doesn't feel like it right now because it's 50 degrees outside, but it is coming, so mentally preparing myself for that. Anyway, I'm going to stop yapping and crochet. Hey guys, coming on, it is Friday, January 23rd. It is hopefully going to be the last day of me filming this video. We'll see. It may spill over tomorrow, but I wanted to show you something very exciting that I have been putting off. So I got all of the keychains onto my little keychain plushies. So let me show you. Here they all are. I think they all turned out really cute. I do want to get gold keychains next time, and maybe ones with the actual chain on it. I feel like those would look better on the cherries especially. And I also made 3 mini leggy froggy keychains, and then I probably won't actually finish until next week of market prepping, but this is the bulk of everything. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it. I'm just going to crochet the little ducks in hats, and I will meet you back. Guys, I have some exciting updates. Let me show you. First up, here are my little duckies. So I only made 2 of the bases. I found one in my closet that I guess I just hadn't made a hat for, and it's actually pretty interesting. So if you look at the stitch definition, this is today's one, and then this is, I'm guessing, a month or 2 ago, or maybe a little bit more. My tension has improved a lot, and I have been crocheting plushies for quite a while now, so y'all can see how much practice makes perfect. Anyway, so this was the only hat that I did not make today. I had one extra, so I have a teddy bear, a froggy, and a blueberry duck. And I was briefly considering making a strawberry hat duck too, but that one took forever to sew. And I wanted to finish this video today, so maybe in a future video we'll make another one that's a strawberry hat duck, so I can list them on my Etsy, but for right now I'm going to end up with those 3. And last but not least, I made a elephant snuggler, so it turned out really good. I am not the biggest fan of Sweet Snuggles Light, but I had 1/2 skein of this blue. I'm pretty sure it's in the colorway Bluebird. I do not remember though. So I just decided to use it, and this is all I have left. So maybe I'll make a couple mini dinos or just something with it. I'll probably just stick it back in my scrap bin for now. But really cute. I'm glad I was able to make another one, and I would like to list this on Etsy, but in a burlap blanket format. So I'm thinking that I will look on the Premier Basic Chenille Brights and see if I can find a blue that I like for elephants, and then that will be my new elephant color, because I do really like this color for the elephants. Anyway, there it is all together, and still have not done anything with the dinos. Hopefully tomorrow I can get some pictures for Instagram. But y'all, we got a lot done in this video. I don't know the exact number, but it has to be a lot, because I made 14 mini dinos, I made 2 duckies, I made a snuggler, I made many other dinos, trying to remember all the stuff I made. It was a lot of stuff. I made a lot of keychains. It's just been a really productive video. This is going to be the end now. I hope you enjoyed. If so, please like, subscribe, and comment down below what you'd like to see from me next, or what plushie was your favorite. And if you're watching this far, I've seen other people do this, and I really want to start doing it. So if you're watching this far in the video, comment a green heart emoji below in your comments so I can know that you watched to the end. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all real soon. Bye!